Picture this. You're staring at a mountain of textbooks, deadlines are coming fast, and your brain is screaming, "There's no way I can handle all this." That panic? Totally normal. But here's the twist. The real problem isn't how much material you have. It's the slow, messy way you've been trying to study. In this video, I'll show you 5 smart strategies almost nobody uses that will let you study multiple subjects at the same time, faster, smarter, and with a fraction of the effort. By the end, you'll know exactly how to cut through the noise and finally feel in control. Let's jump in. Number 5. The 10-2 Pomodoro hack. Here's where most students mess up. They think sitting for 3-4 hours straight, eyes glued to the page, is hardcore studying. Wrong. That's actually one of the fastest ways to burn out and forget everything. Instead, try what I call the 10-2 Pomodoro hack. It's simple. 10 minutes of laser-focused, no excuses studying, followed by a 2-minute reset break. That's it. 10 on, 2 off, repeat. Why does this work? Because 10 minutes is short enough to trick your brain into getting started without procrastinating, but long enough to make real progress. And those 2-minute breaks, they're not wasted time. They actually reset your mental energy so you can jump back in sharp round after round. This rhythm keeps you from zoning out, scrolling your phone, or daydreaming about dinner. Instead, you're hitting multiple study sprints back to back, and before you realize it, you've covered way more material than if you had forced yourself into one long, painful session. Think of it as interval training for your brain, fast, intense, and ridiculously effective. Number 4, task chaining technique. One of the biggest time wasters is jumping from math to history to chemistry back to literature. Like your brain's doing gymnastics with no warm-up. Every time you switch to something completely unrelated, your focus crashes, and it takes minutes just to get back in the zone. The fix? Task chaining. Here's how it works. Instead of bouncing between random subjects, you chain together topics that actually connect. For example, study biology and chemistry back to back, or pair history with political science. Why does this work? Because your brain doesn't have to reboot every time. It's already primed with related knowledge, so the connections stick faster and deeper. Research from the University of Illinois even shows that switching between related tasks boosts cognitive efficiency, meaning you learn quicker and remember longer. So stop studying like a headless chicken. Organize your subjects in chains, and you'll notice your sessions feel smoother, sharper, and way less exhausting. Number 3, the 2-minute summary trick. Here's a game changer. After every study session, don't just close the book and move on. Instead, take 2 minutes, that's it, to summarize what you just learned. You can do it in your head, like explaining it to yourself, or jot down a quick brain dump on paper. The point isn't to make it pretty, it's to lock the key ideas into place and spot the gaps where you're still fuzzy. This isn't busy work. Research from the University of Waterloo shows that active recall, pulling the knowledge out of your brain instead of rereading, can improve retention by up to 50%. That means less time wasted reviewing the same pages over and over again. Think of it as hitting save on your brain. 2 minutes now will save you hours later. Number 2, practice with past papers. Highlighting pages and rereading chapters might feel productive, but it's one of the least effective ways to study. What actually works is putting your brain in exam mode. That's where past papers come in. Real questions force your brain to dig up what you know instead of passively staring at text. It's like taking your knowledge out for a test drive. You'll instantly see which parts are solid and which ones still need work. Here's the bonus. By practicing with past exams, you don't just learn the content, you learn the format, question style, and tricks that professors love to use. That way, when the real test shows up, nothing feels like a surprise. Think of it like sports. You don't just watch the game, you practice with the actual drills. Same thing here, past papers are your drills. Number 1, study on the go. Here's the truth. You've got way more study time in your day than you think. You're just not using it. All those empty moments, walking to class, working out, cleaning your room, can actually become bonus study sessions. How? Record yourself summarizing the key points or use an AI reader to turn your notes into audio. Then, just plug in your headphones and listen while you're on the move. This way, even when you're not sitting at your desk, your brain is still reviewing and reinforcing material. No excuses about not having enough time, because you'll literally be learning on autopilot during moments that would otherwise go to waste. Think of it as background studying. You're stacking knowledge while living your life. So here's the bottom line. Studying multiple subjects doesn't have to be overwhelming. Once you try the 10-2 Pomodoro, chain-related tasks, do quick 2-minute summaries, practice with past papers, and turn down time into study time, you'll realize you don't need to work harder, you just need to work smarter. If this video helped you, smash that like button, share it with a friend who's drowning in exam stress, and don't forget to subscribe for more brain hacks like this. And if you really want to level up, go check out the next video. It'll show you how to memorize faster than you thought possible. Because remember, studying smarter isn't just about passing exams. It's about owning your time and controlling your future.